Mid-Buckeye Conference Volleyball coming to you tonight from the Furnace at Mansfield Christian as the Lady Flames finish up the MBC schedule against rival Lucas. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
There's a blood shortage and we came up to Dead Lover's Point at midnight on Friday the 13th.
Lame.
Guess I'm gonna waste all this blood by dying in a predictable horror movie way.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donate it. When was the last time you donated blood?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Furnace on the campus of Mansfield Christian School in Mansfield, Ohio, for tonight's Mid-Buckeye Conference matchup between the Lady Flames and the Lucas Lady Cubs. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi alongside Storm Blunchley. Back together again, Storm.
Yeah, man. You know, it's weird because I feel like the first half of the season, I don't think we called a single game together. And here we are, like, 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah.
So we're back, man.
Yeah. Welcome inside the Coney Island Diner pregame between these two squads. And let's get right into things, Storm. First off, let's take a look at the Lady Flames, homestanding Lady Flames, trying to, stop a long losing streak against these Lady Cubs. They've lost their last 19 matches.
Yeah, it's like the Crestview St. Paul thing. Sometimes you may not even have the better team. It's just about the mindset. So we'll see if Mansfield Christian can come in here with the right mindset and get things done at home.
10-8 though, 6-3 in the Mid-Buckeye Conference. Those 3 losses coming to Lucas, 3-1 and 2 sweeps at the hand of Loudonville. They are hitting 116 as a team. Now, looking at the Lady Cubs, 11-8, 6-2 in conference. They can clinch their 10th consecutive winning season with a victory tonight.
Yeah, and this is a Lucas Cub squad who's always good. I feel like top to bottom, every sport at Lucas is good, and volleyball is no exception. They have just had, like you say, 10 consecutive seasons with a winning record. It's insane.
They played 3 separate either tournaments or tri matches, and they're 4-3 in those matches, and then 5 losses in the regular setting. They're hitting .211 as a squad. As we get ready for the prayer here at Mansfield Christian and playing of the national anthem. The final game for these 2 teams before seeding comes out, so it's kind of a big one with these 2 squads to get that 1 win.
Yeah, I'll get to that, Travis, after we listen in to the national anthem.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats for prayer and our national anthem. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of sports. We thank you that we can enjoy just use the bodies that you have given us. And I thank you for the ladies that are representing their schools on this court. We pray that there will be great competition. We pray that there will be great spirits and attitudes, and above all, just that the ladies will be safe as they compete against one another, and that you will be glorified. In Jesus' name, amen.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the last match for both these sides before seeding comes out tomorrow. So, you want to give that look to the coaches in the whole district that you want to get that 1 more win. Lucas, 1 more win than Mansfield Christian, both with 8 losses. Lucas 11-8 and Mansfield Christian 10-8. So if the Lady Flames can knock off Lucas, they might be able to get seeded a little bit higher.
Well, and as we come into tournament time for pretty much all fall sports, Travis, almost called you Garrett, but this is when you want to be playing your best, of the best. Your best volleyball, your best soccer, your best football. This is where you want to be hitting your stride. Everything else up to this point, it really doesn't matter. Once you get into the tournament, it's survive and advance, win or go home. So this is when you want to be playing your best. After this, the records, they pretty much go out the window.
Let's take a look at the roster players for both sides, brought to you by Coney Island Diner in the square. Abigail Smith, Kaylin Cockerty, Marissa Cockerty, Brianna Osborne, Maya Midkiff, Maddie Brewer, Malia Strickler, Olivia Brown, Amaya Howard, Shelby Grover, Cameron Blackledge, Samantha Darling, Addie Melton, and Sydney Blackledge under head coach Paige Sauter. And she's telling me before the match, when I told her this could be the 10th consecutive year with a winning season, she said, wow, my playing time and coaching so far, I have not had any losing season, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, just I mean, that's actually absurd. Like,
Yeah.
that is super wild. I can't even believe that that's a statistic. Like, I still think you're lying to me.
Nope. Max Preps is good when it comes to volleyball. And that's what's on there. Let's take a look at the Lady Flames roster players now. Bella Rayburn, Hadley Kramer, Allie Showmaker, Brooklyn Peterson, Katie Hillman, Reagan Standridge, Adele Kramer, Kai Jones, Rebecca Capistar, under head coach Barbara McCleary. Only 9 roster players, but they have more wins than roster players. 10-8, 9 players. We'll take a look at our players of the match now. First for the homestanding Lady Flames, Reagan Standridge, 223 kills. That's second in the whole Mid-Buckeye Conference, a 194 hitting percentage, which leads the team. So she's going to have to really step things up here tonight if they want to have a chance at knocking off the Lady Cubs. And as for the Lady Cubs, who else to have as your leader but one Shelby Grover? 308 kills. She's the one that leads the Mid-Buckeye Conference, and she has over 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs for her career. The first Lady Cub to ever have 1,000+ kills. And she still has a few matches left as well. This has been the Coney Island pregame. Let's get underway, Storm.
Let's do it, man.
And that's set too strong. Lady Flames get the first points. It's 1-0.
And how much would it mean, like you mentioned, tournament draw coming up here soon, how much would it mean for either of these teams to be going into the tournament draw with a big win?
And Allie Showmaker with the ace. So a good start for Mansfield Christian as you take a look at the Coney Island Inn. Replay. 2-0. Marissa Cockerty gets Lucas on the board with a nice swing. Shelby Grover there. Good reception to keep that alive. 2-1. MCS on the Mechanics Bank scoreboard. Maya Midkiff with the serve. Hadley Kramer mishit, and we're tied at 2.
I'm sure that this will be the story all night, Travis, a back-and-forth affair. I'm sure that this one is going to be tightly contested through every set we play.
It was the last time these two met at Lucas. The Lady Cubs coming out with the 3-1 victory. Chance to get the lead back. Jones, free ball, but out of bounds. Lucas leads 3-2. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. And an ace. So the Lady Cubs with 3 straight lead 4-2.
This is what you can't do against this Lucas Cub squad is let them get momentum, let them get the ball rolling here. That snowball, it's already in effect. We'll see how long it'll go before Mansfield Christian's able to answer.
Midkiff into the net. Announcer jinx, buddy.
Sorry,
welcome to the club.
Sorry, Lucas.
I was about to say, though, Maya Midkiff, the future of this squad, if they want to keep these winning seasons going, they're going to have to rely on her. She's been great this year as a freshman. Look at the adjustment by Shelby Grover. Wanted to go in for the slam. The set was a bit off, and she just adjusts midair and flicks it down to make it 5-3.
They're putting just the right amount of finesse on that one. Hangs in the air, gets it right over the net, places finesse. It right in no man's land.
Like it. I like it. Olivia Brown just inside the front line. It's 6-3. Took a little bit off that one. Lofted it. Gets the point. Marissa Cockerty with the serve. Standridge gets it over, stays alive. Brown again. Second chance for Standridge. Again. It's Standridge and Brown going back and forth. And this time, Standridge with a big swing. Third time's a charm. You got to admit, love the student section over here for Mansfield Christian.
Yeah, you know, I haven't been seeing a lot of them recently, honestly. So, you know, it's nice to always, you know, see the student sections. Definitely makes the atmosphere true.
Grover right back at you. 7-4 on the kill.
Yeah, and if Grover's going up for a spike, I know for sure, Travis, I'm getting out of the way. That velocity on that ball is nasty.
Only one squad I saw kind of contain her, and that was Loudonville. Their back line play was very good, and that's why Loudonville is the Mid-Buckeye Conference champion for a second consecutive year. Nice back set, but the joust is won by Lucas. That was Olivia Brown once again. Brown really taking over this first set. What can Brown do for you? Get you points, that's what.
I don't get it.
You've never seen those UPS commercials? That's right, you don't watch TV that much.
No, I don't watch TV.
You watch the YouTubes. Grover stayed alive. Maybe didn't get enough of that. Standridge into the net, though, and Lucas still comes out with the point. It's 9-4.
I like the references, though. You know, it teaches me something. You know, I learn something new from every reference. That's why I like calling the games with you, Travis. You teach me things, you know, like my mentor.
I appreciate it. Oh, that's a compliment right there. Being called a mentor. Grover using the block to her advantage makes it 10-4. Well, you've taught me the usage of a boogie bomb.
Always that one, Travis.
Durberger.
I knew it was going to be brought up at least once.
It has to be. Miss hit on the Yummy gives Lucas another point. It's 11-4. So I got home yesterday.
Okay.
Had time after shooting, you know, stats leaders and country roads rankings, and made myself some dinner. Turned on the Netflix, and you know what I saw? I didn't know was there.
What'd you see?
The Last Dance. I watched 9 of the 10 episodes last night.
You didn't watch them all?
Well, I watched the 10th this afternoon. It was 2 in the morning. I realized when I was getting to the 10th, I'm like, oh, let's just check what time it is. As that miss hit gives Mansfield Christian the point and service back. But I didn't know what time it was. I was like, oh, geez, it's 2 a.m. I need to get some sleep. I'll save the last episode for tomorrow morning when I wake up, get my drink, my morning energy drink. Because that's an ace. 2 straight for the Lady Flames. Hadley Kramer with the ace. But, yeah, I watched 9 episodes of The Last Dance last night. But the good thing was there's no commercials. It's on Netflix.
That's true.
So you're able to watch it. Another ace. 3 straight, and Mansfield Christian getting themselves right back into this opening set. But do you remember just the build-up to the first couple episodes because it was COVID. Everybody was in.
That's all anyone wanted to do.
Serves
yeah.
in there. Well, you couldn't do much unless you took a walk outside. Nothing was open, so everybody was getting ready to watch that. And they showed 2 episodes a week, back to back. Remember, and just the build-up and everybody going crazy for that. That was the first time I watched it again since the pandemic. So good. That shot just too long, and it's 13-7.
See, I that's why I can't watch TV. I didn't even watch them as they came out live.
You waited?
I watched them all at once.
Well, what did you do during the pandemic? That was like the one thing that wasn't like a delay or a tape thing or a replay.
My pandemic me was just a different human.
Cross shot out of bounds.
So I watched, it was still YouTube. But I went to sleep at 8 a.m. and then slept till 4. And then that was I was literally nocturnal pretty much.
Miscommunication there. She'll take a look at the replay. Just, not enough talking there on that reception. Gets the point for Mansfield Christian. They're back to within 4. I mean, I didn't even know what day it was most of the time during the pandemic. Big block. Kylie Jones wins that joust. It's 13-10.
Oh, something of note I did do during the pandemic. I buzzed my hair for the first time, which was a lot of fun, actually. I've been thinking about doing it again recently. I keep seeing pictures of me with short hair.
And another ace. It's going to cause a timeout for Lucas. Momentum, Mansfield Christian.
Yeah, Mansfield Christian, the Flames come roaring back here in this one after Lucas jumped out to a quick lead. We'll see if the timeout can slow him down.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube channels. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out. Also want to thank our sponsors today. And those sponsors are Coney Island Diner, Mechanics Bank, Park National Bank, and Mansfield Christian Schools. Thank you all for allowing these volleyball matches to be viewed live and free. Live and always free, I should say.
I could go for a Coney.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
A little bit of onion, mustard. It does sound good.
Standridge the serve. Short one. This time it is received by the Lady Cubs. Mid-kiff to the back line. Bumped over. Grover's there. Down the middle off the block and down.
So out of the timeout, Lucas able to reclaim a little bit of the momentum. We'll see if they can go on another run here.
And who was it? Olivia Brown once again. She's had at least 6 or 7 of the team's 14. Jones dug up by Grover across. What movement by Lucas there as Maya Midkiff gets the finish. Started in the back, crossed all the way across court with the set, and Midkiff just moving that slide right towards the net. Makes it 15-11, 2 straight for the Lady Cubs. Overpass. Another point for Lucas, and just like that, they're back up 5.
Yeah, and you can tell there's a lot of team chemistry with this Lucas Cub squad. I mean, they trust each other out there, you know. Not afraid to make any pass. They know, you know, one of their teammates got their back. This is some terrific team ball we're seeing.
Back line stays up. And nobody there to receive that one. Sydney Blackledge makes it 17-11, and Mansfield Christian now will take a timeout. Back and forth so far here, Storm.
As we predicted, man, I mean, neither of these two schools want to enter the tournament draw, you know, with a loss. You always want to enter it with that momentum. But how about Lucas out of the timeout, retooling, and you know, going on a little bit of a run of their own. They now have a commanding 6-point lead. We'll see if what Mansfield Christian can draw up. As it's been a fumble up here on the stage.
So I got popcorn beforehand. I was here a while. Got everything set up, got comfortable and everything. Said, I'm going to get some popcorn. That's what you do at sporting events. You get popcorn.
Too salty for me before the event, man.
Actually, this is not as salty. All
right, I'll try some. All right, that's
not
pretty good.
Overpowering.
That's pretty good.
That's a solid batch of popcorn.
See at the game.
Speaking of Mechanics Bank, they've sponsored these popcorn bags as well. Huh. Not only do they sponsor the scoreboard tonight, but the popcorn bags. That's blocked and finished. Brooklyn Peterson return to sender. So out of solo block right off of Cockerty.
Out of the timeout, Mansfield Christian first to strike. They're going to need to go on a little bit of a run here. Still down 5.
Capistar with the serve. Over the Cockerty, off the net. 4 hits, 17-13.
See if Mansfield Christian can close the gap even further here.
Down the middle. Yes. Back line finish for Maya Midkiff.
One thing I've noticed, Travis, is this is a Lucas Cub squad that likes to substitute, keep fresh legs in. With a lot of volleyball teams, you don't see this many substitutions that often.
Absolutely. The better squads have that depth However, Mansfield Christian only 9 players, and they, like I said, 10 wins already. Jones' big swing kept up. Cameron Blackledge into the nets. 18-14.
And that's crazy to have only 3 subs on a team and to be this good. I mean, that is absolutely wild for Mansfield Christian.
In system, back set, Midkiff to the back line. That'll be a free ball off the miss hit. Midkiff again blocked and up. Jones with a chance. Grover. Nice rally going on here. Jones again kept alive by Blackledge. Midkiff again, back line. Back and forth we go. Jones finishes it off that time. 3-point set.
For Jones, I mean, it's only a matter of time before one of those is going to score. You could keep digging them up, but, I mean, she'll keep sending them.
And she wasn't trying to overpower, too. She kept it inside the lines. And Mansfield Christian gives it right back, though. 19-15. Very competitive first set here. Like I said in the pregame, 19 straight matches that the Lady Flames have lost to the Lady Cubs. Last time they won was right here at the Furnace on August 24th of 2013.
Wow.
Grover's blocked. Overpass. Yummy back at you. Another Yummy. Jousted. Stays alive. Grover resets with the swing. Jones is there. Standridge to the back line. Grover again. Yes. What I say about third time's the charm, it seems like on either side that third attempt finishes things off. It's 2016.
This is probably one of the most intense volleyball matches I've been at, Travis. I mean, they're playing with a lot of heart and intensity out there.
Cockerty with the serve. Standridge blocked. Over to Brown. Yes. I know it's only the first set, but Brown already standing out as an MVP candidate today.
Well, and Travis, the way that these two squads are playing, this feels like a 5th set. We're in for a real treat.
Blocked and finished. Grover and Brown. 22-16. Jones from the back line. Kept alive. Overpass. Stays up. Grover.
Wow.
Yes.
Can we get the Nike Plus vertical replay on that? I mean, look at that with the moon shoes. Whew, that vertical.
Talking about the Last Dance. Get some Air Jordans on that one. Big reception. Overpass. Yummy's down. 23-17.
Well, and here we go, Travis. Mansfield Christian's got to make a statement in a big way here in set number 1. You know, Lucas only 2 points away from taking this one home. It's going to have to be a big run.
Bella Rayburn gets it started. That's an ace. Back to 5 points. Another short serve, another ace. 23-19 on the Coney Island Diner replay.
Just like that, 4-point lead for Lucas. It's beginning to dwindle. Mansfield Christian starting their run.
Towards the back corner that time, kept up. Grover, yes, into the stands. Set point coming up. 5 set points. So that goes into the 3rd row.
So Mansfield Christian going to have to pretty much play perfectly. They want a chance to take home this set.
It'll be a free ball. Lucas with a chance to finish the set right here. A little bit of miss hit. And a shot too strong, so that's one set point avoided.
So back down to 4.
Kramer will serve. Lucas in system, Grover. Yes! And the Lady Cubs take set 1, 25-20. We'll take a break. Be back with set number 2, live and free on the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. If you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Catch me every week with my Country Roads rankings. We'll go over the small school top 10 football schools here in the area.
Lady Cubs take set 1, 25-20 to lead 1-0. Travis Berardi alongside Storm Blunchley. Not the illustrious, that's G's term, but pretty darn good color commentator nonetheless. As let's take a look, we have one other live stream going on right now, and that is down at the Clear Fork Valley, and they're actually in a commercial break, so never mind. But they're at the half. Granville leading Lucas, or not Lucas, Clear Fork, 1-0 at the half. That's a big soccer match.
Wow, that's already at half?
Yeah. They started a half hour before us.
All these games, man. Starting super early. Because I remember originally I wasn't even on this game. I'm pretty sure I was on that
highlight.
game.
I thought you
I was on that game originally.
Then you were at the highlight, but all it's because of referees. So some matches are still at 7 o'clock, but they had to move some matches up to 5 so those same referees could do double headers.
Getting the double duty, huh?
Mm-hmm. Also, Medina, Ontario girls. That one started at 5 o'clock. That's a big one in Division II. D2 versus D1 ranked opponents, and I believe Madison at Ontario at Madison boys as well. So we have a couple highlights that'll be coming your way this evening on the OH Report.
Madison boys, they're one of the most fun boys teams to watch around the area. I get to watch them a lot in the early goings of the season, and they just have a lot of fun young talent. You know, it might not be this year, but man, you know, a couple years down the line, dude, that's going to be a team you're not going to want to mess with.
Back to the old days of those Madison great teams before the likes of Lexington and Ontario took over. Underway in set 2. And who else but Shelby Grover to start things off, and if it wasn't for that post, that'd be coming right at us, Storm. Look at that, coming right into your living room.
And I mean, what are you even supposed to do against that, man? Like that's just unguardable.
Somehow that stays alive. And the free ball, too strong. It's 2-0 Lady Cubs.
So Lucas carrying over their momentum from last set, already with a quick 2-0 start. See how long they can ride that momentum.
Addie Melton with the serve. Lady Cubs with a chance to go up 3-0. Maddie Boyer, too strong. It's 2-1.
Commentator's curse, Travis. Hitting you now.
It always does, man. I can't avoid it.
Garrett, when we're on the call, he is like the most firm believer that it's not real. And I can't believe it.
Kai Jones off speed with that one.
Through the changeup that time.
Perfect arc on that serve as well. 2-all. Cockerty blocked, but keeps it alive. Pushed over. Standridge. Yes. 8-ball corner pocket. Mansfield Christian leads.
Just like that, 3-2. Mansfield Christian on a 3-0 run.
Perfect in system for Grover. And she goes 8-ball corner pocket to get the game evened up at 3. So, Storm, and the last match I did was at Northmore, Galleon versus Northmore. I was with Mackenzie Weaver, and I mentioned how I said the campfire. We call it a fire pit. She had nothing. She didn't want anything to do with it. So that's a newer term. Fire pit. It's the same thing. No, campfire. We're calling it fire pit. So that's miss hit into the net. Lucas leads again 4-3. It's the same thing. A fire pit's right there with people around it. Campfire, same thing. Like
starting the new wave of volleyball terms, Travis.
Might as well. We're the future of high school sports. Might as well be the future of terms too. Both teams into the net, so we're back to where we started 3 points ago.
It's like when you trying to get something new to catch on in your friend group, a new word or saying. You know what I mean? It's exactly what we're trying to do here.
Big swinging down. Who else? Shelby Grover. 5-4 Lucas.
But tag words like that, they come and go. Like, you remember when everyone would say it's lit?
Fire.
Yeah, or
everyone
would say my guy, So sayings like that, they come and go. So, campfire, fire pit, same diff.
Just changing with the times. Standridge from the middle. Lucas in system, dinked over, stayed alive. Blackledge, yes. This was going back and forth at the net until Lucas kind of put it away from the net, and Blackledge able to dink it over the front row for the 6-4 lead.
Well, the Lucas Cubs so great when they're on the serve. I mean, it is just almost impossible to get the serve back once they take it away.
Brown off the back line. Saved, but out of bounds. It's 7-4. Brown once again finishing things off for the Lady Cubs.
I was fearing for my life a little bit there, Travis. I got a little scared, a little worried.
Smith into the net. But it's not like Brian Skoronsky at a Lucas sporting event getting a foul ball to the face.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit softer.
Just
a
tad.
volleyball.
I got glasses, though, so that, adds.
Yeah. But at least that kind of protects your face, too. It might break your glasses, but it doesn't break your nose. Blocked and down. Standridge makes it 7-6.
Well, I think at this point, Travis, it'd be cheaper if I got a broken nose and have to replace my only pair of glasses.
This is true. I have super glue holding my glasses together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, super glue, tape them, anything.
The overpass. Just out, though. Take a look at, replay was a little late on that, but it looked like it might have stayed in, but it hit the antenna.
Just like that, Travis. We're all tied up.
Blocked, Lucas. Another chance. Blackledge from the left side stays alive. Standridge blocked. Jones is there. Standridge again. And into the stands. Mansfield Christian leads 8-7.
That's their first lead of the night. That's of the set, and that's gonna force Lucas to call their timeout and work things out. But we saw this exact scenario in the first set, Travis, where Mansfield Christian was out in the lead. Lucas calls a timeout, and they reclaim it right back. So we'll see if that's the same tail of the tape.
Let's also see our schedule for football Friday night, shall we? 9. Count them 9 highlights for the Pigskin tomorrow night at 11:30.
Oh, you're going to give me a heart attack, man.
5 of them live and free, starting with Worcester at Mansfield Senior, Lyndon McKinley at Lucas, East Knox at Fredericktown, Mount Gilead at Northmore, a game I'll be at, and then the game you'll be at, Mohawk at Seneca East. We also have 4 highlights, Ashland at West Holmes, Galleon at Highland, River Valley at Shelby, and Centerburg at Danville, the biggest one of the night. Centerburg at Danville playing for first place in the KMAC, both with only 1 loss out of conference. They're at 6-1, and both in my Country Roads rankings. You can watch that on our timeline, just a little bit lower than this match.
And I know I feel like I say this all the time, but the KMAC is just so good, man.
Yep.
This year, just top to bottom.
Very
pretty much
underrated
every sport.
conference because not many media outlets cover them other than us and maybe Mount Vernon. Into the net, we're tied.
Like, and their volleyball especially, they're like, I feel
Hardington.
like pretty much top to bottom, the KMAC is solid in
East
volleyball.
Knox is getting better this year. That's an overpass and out. Good communication there by the Lady Cubs to keep Midkiff from going for that ball.
And great awareness, too. Able to pull away there at the last second.
Although I'd have to say the strongest sport for the KMAC is softball. 5 district champions and another district runner-up last season. East Knox nearly knocked off the #1 team in the state in Division 4 and Russie. Cardington went to a Final Four. You know, Fredericktown fought in their regional championship game, lost. Like, a lot of good talent. Mansfield Christian looking to get to within 1. It stays up. Midkiff. That stays alive, and it'll be a free ball. In system. Brown this time. Off the tips of her fingers and turns into a point. And I always say this. Those shots throw off the defense more than her doing what she wanted.
Yeah, not sure if that was completely intentional or not, Travis, but nonetheless, you can't argue with results. Just like Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott cannot argue with the results.
Overpass leads to a point for the Lady Flames. If Cooper Rush keeps this up and Dak comes back, what happens?
Well, right now there's kind of a feud going on, you know, in the home.
I'm not talking about Skip and Shannon.
No.
Between them. That's an ace. That stayed inside, kind of curved at the end.
I'm talking about in the Storm household.
Oh, geez.
Linda Mendoza, big Cooper Rush fan. Frank Mendoza, my grandfather, big Dak Prescott fan. So there's been some beef on Sundays.
Oh, geez. Well, don't worry. Don't worry, Mendoza's that shot out wasn't deflected. When they play the Steelers, it doesn't matter. Either of them is going to get the loss. That's when T.J. Watt's hopefully going to be back by that game. And as we were talking, Mansfield Christian's tied this up.
Once again, yeah, going on a little run of their own.
Blackledge, though, unbreaks the tie. It's 12-11.
And that's been the story all night through both sets, Travis. I feel like Mansfield Christian's been able to make it close, but unable to, overcome the lead. They had a small one there out of the first time out, but it's been tough for them to get over the hump.
12-11 Lucas. Nice adjustment by Allie Shoemaker. Shoemaker again with the save. It's pushed back over. In system, back set for Blackledge. Had to adjust, but gets it back across the net. Cockerty, yes, gets the finish.
And we've seen a ton of those extra long sets, volleys, here tonight, as neither team wants to give up any points.
Jones hits the backboard and down.
And no rebound there, Travis.
So the funny thing is some referees would call that a replay because it hits the backboard. Other referees don't. I've seen that in multiple gymnasiums.
Well,
where if the one it's leaned up, I don't know if it has to be, and it's in the field of play, I guess. I don't know. Nonetheless, must be the referee's judgment.
Well, Garrett was telling me the other night, as that shot goes into the net, Mansfield Christian ties it up, that if they're out, like you know how as some gyms you can't put them in.
Yeah.
If it hits then, it's like an automatic replay.
I saw it was at East Knox, actually. What an adjustment by Jones to give Mansfield Christian the lead back. The hoop was lifted. It was in the court of play, though, and it hit. I don't know if it has to hit. If it's the backboard, it's fine. If it hits the hoop itself, it's not. I don't know. Standard's barely over the net. Lucas is going to have to return that as a free ball. Jones off the block, stays alive. To the back line, diving save by Grover. Sydney Blackledge to the back. Another long rally. Midkiff. Good reception over the Jones, off the block. We play on. Blackledge again with the cross. Jones with the free ball. Ahead for Midkiff, and that time it's finished off. We're tied.
And again, Travis, another long volley here. Ended by Lucas. Those ones, they're momentum killers.
14 all here in set number 2. Lucas took the first set 25-20. Malia Strickler with the serve. Jones, though, gets the point back. Uses the block, gets the deflection, and it falls.
Back and forth affair here in set number 2. This is the moment, though, in set number 1 where Lucas began to pull away.
Shoemaker. Right to Grover. Back set. Swing by Midkiff. We're tied again.
Here we go, Travis. 0-0, first to 10 here.
Anytime somebody says, here we go, it just reminds me of Tony Romo and Jim Nance.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen the, who's the comedian that does it on Twitter? Does their, I'll have to think about it. Well, I'll get back to you.
It reminds me of, I can't, their names are blanking me, but it's the UFC, and it's here we go.
Oh, yeah. Jones into the net. Lucas with the lead right back, but Tony Romo, here we go, Jim. And Jim, Tony. Yeah. So that's the here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Overpass into the net. Lucas now with a 2-point lead here in set 2. Frank Caliendo, that's who it is on Twitter. Here we go, Jim. Tony.
Oh, man.
Jones with the free ball. Over the Grover. Yes.
Nothing you can do there, Travis. I mean, that when it's Grover going up for that, I mean, it's almost guaranteed.
18-15 Lucas. How'd that stay up? I don't know. Nonetheless, we play on. And Grover will finish it. Wow.
Yeah, if you're Mansfield Christian, I mean, that's a heartbreaker. You thought you had Lucas dead to rights as Mansfield Christian takes a timeout. They somehow recover, and they steal a point right from under you.
Timeout, Mansfield Christian. That'll give us a chance to watch this full replay here. And just wait for the reaction off of this hit. This is the free ball. Actually went back too far. That was the last point.
Oh, come on, Trav.
There we go. Just
That's wild.
Just a reaction with a deflection. While we have a moment, let's take a look at that soccer match, which is now back. Granville still leading 1-0 over Clear Fork here in half number 2. (19-15) Lady Cubs lead. Miscommunication that time. You just saw that who was going to take that. One getting set up for the swing, the other one kind of backing away, allowing her to get it, and nobody gets there in time. It's 2015.
It's actually 2022, Travis.
That's good. I got that. I actually looked up at the scoreboard for a second and thought, oh, jeez.
I couldn't help myself.
That is a good dad joke there, my friend. That's bravo. Bravo.
Jardy's been at the studio too much recently, man. That's a Jardy joke for sure.
Lucas gives it right back. Have you watched his Twitch streams?
I've been tuning in here or there when I got the time.
He did The Last of Us, the first. He's finishing it up, and that was pretty good. That's like a movie. If you watch somebody play through that game, it's kind of like you're just watching a movie, which is pretty cool.
I love that game. When he told me he was playing it, I thought about going back and playing it again. I might have to. I might have to fire up the PS4.
The storyline was just phenomenal. I can't wait for the show to come out.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it, to be honest. I've been bashing on it a lot, but I'll probably watch it.
We got one of the hottest actors out there right now, man who played Mandalorian, and a couple other. As referees talking right now, getting a stat sheet might.
Someone's getting the attention.
Cockerty sets it over. Lucas needs 4 points to take set 2, and that was a free ball that did not make it to the net, so point Lady Cubs. Cockerty will go back and serve once again. Olivia Brown checks in.
Well, how about Lucas getting hot right when they need to? Right around that 15-point range. We saw it in the first set, saw it in this set as well, just catching fire right when they need to.
Standridge, what a placement on that cross shot. Took her time, looked at the court, and then just placed it right where it needed to go. 22-18.
How about Eileen Shoemaker watching from Alabama? Go Flames.
And it's aiding in a run here. (22-19). Lucas with another chance. Grover.
Wow.
Oof.
What can you do?
Not a lot.
I mean, I'd say it's safe to say nothing. That's almost 3 points.
Thanks for watching, Ellen. Whew. Grover, back-to-back set point, Lady Cubs here in set 2. Once again, 5 set points. Abigail Smith with a chance to finish. And that's too strong, and that'll do it for set number 2. Lady Cubs take it. 25-19. They'll look to sweep in set number 3. We'll take a break. You're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Back here at Mansfield Christian, Lucas leads 2-0. Let's take a look down at the Valley, where Granville still holding the 1-0 lead over the Lady Colts of Clearfork about midway through that second half. Can't believe we're already to tournament time for fall sports, at least for volleyball and soccer, and then football, we're in week 8. Like,
it's almost time for basketball season,
I
bro.
know, I can't wait.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's it could be a special year for some teams.
I think so.
I know I keep getting some hate on it, but Golden Knights, man, Northmore dropping the D4. They have everybody back. And how about this? One point before you start, ripping on my
I'm going to.
Max Lauer, last couple of years, was kind of worn out because of football. His injury, he's been out. So he'll only play maybe half of what he usually does. So he's going to have more energy coming into basketball season. And I think that's going to be big for them. Because I heard from head coach Blake Tackett that he has really gotten his game together on the basketball court.
Well, here's the thing. I won't tear into the Golden Knights too hard, Travis, because I know, they're your team. But, Max Lauer, and I've been saying this for so many years now, he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to be the primary scorer on that team. If he gets inside, there's nobody, and I mean nobody, that can stop him, because if he's coming to the lane, I'm not getting in the way.
MCS on the board first, 1-0. Need to win the next 3 to take the match. Yeah, well, they have, Grant Bentley, good shooter from the outside. Jackson Wenger, who started last year as a freshman, the point guard of the future for the team. But enough of that. How about the Lucas Cubs? They got some good returning scorers this year as well.
Well, they always do in every sport, Travis. It's like they found the fountain of youth or something, because I just feel like we're always seeing the same guys, and they're always just even better than they were the year before.
The Toms brothers back.
Again?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
Seniors have to be.
Yeah. Well, they're out there on the football field, so they got to be playing basketball too.
Yeah, they're redshirted.
Then on the girls' side, you got one Shelby Grover that's a great basketball player. As right as I say that, she finishes off that kill.
Yeah. As well as a great volleyball player.
Yeah. And track athlete, and maybe softball. We'll see.
Basically, what can she do?
Yeah. That serve just too strong. We're tied at 2. I'm looking forward to see what the Clear Fork Lady Colts have under Scott Sellers. They have all but 2 back. One of the biggest players in the MOAC last year, but they can run a lot different defensive strategy now without her. Is that free ball too short? and them dropping down to Division III as well we might see a Margaretta Clear Fork District Championship.
Margaretta, man, is always just so good, though.
Kylie Liebacker back for her senior year.
Is the boy Liebacker? Was he a senior last year?
I think he was a senior last year.
He was so fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
South Central versus Margaretta.
Woo! Big block by Grover.
For whatever that was, I can't remember if it was.
First district championship in 53 years or something like that. Yeah.
At the end of districts, that was so much fun to watch, and he was just so he could take over the game whenever he wanted.
Our first violation of the night. Mansfield Christian went over the net. I think that's why that was the call. Makes it 5-2. Yeah, basketball almost here.
Oh, man.
A lot of storylines. Grover Dinkson down. Drew the defense right at her and just pushed it to the open spot.
Is football season still Thanksgiving? Like, is that the end of the playoffs pretty much?
That is semifinal, state semifinal.
So, yeah, right at the
Friday
end.
and Saturday.
Yeah, dude, the start of basketball season, the start of holiday season. How can you not love, like, the transition from fall into winter?
Well, my start of the holiday season is
Brawl Week.
Brawl Week. Brawl Week. Oh, that was a fun game. Well, Halloween. Halloween night. Grover scaring Mansfield Christian, though, right now with these points. But no, Halloween night, I'm used to watching, and we had this conversation on the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
I'm watching Halloween 1 and 2. Those are the ones I'll watch it every year, thanks to one of my best friends back in high school, Jo Beth, rest in peace. Big Halloween fan. That's what we did every year. Halloween night, we'd eat our Halloween candy and watch Halloween 1 and 2. And because it's on AMC.
Yep.
Every year AMC has it. They just play Halloween all day on Halloween. And at night, the last time they show it, I always see it. The Hershey Kiss Christmas commercial with the bells. Yeah. It always plays there. So you know Halloween night's the start of the Christmas season.
It's
so
just,
you can't count out. I should say holiday season because Thanksgiving.
It's just so hard to not just be overjoyed at this time of the year, man.
Oh, I know.
It's like basketball season, all the holidays. It's like you're right in the middle, gearing up for NFL playoffs. It just makes me giddy thinking about it, man.
Yeah.
I already got the Christmas spirit.
The weather's changing. That's when the weather started changing, and we've had these great evenings here in North Central Ohio. I'm like, this is time.
Well, and the best part about it is I don't have to bring a change of clothes to the games because I'm not sweating anymore.
This is true. Timeout, Mansfield Christian. Lucas taking control here early. Unlike the first two sets, they lead 9-3. But yeah, let's just continue our non-volleyball talk right now. Although there are some good volleyball squads around the area. Cardington, Highland. Even these two teams, maybe, can they make a district semifinal? But then you have
Fredericktown
as well.
Centerburg's really good.
Northmore, even though Northmore's up to 3 this year, so that might hurt them. But the Northern 10, Buckeye Central, Seneca East, Mohawk, Cary.
Isn't it crazy that this is a down year for Buckeye Central? Like, this is not one of their better years.
And they just beat Cary.
Yeah, wild.
And then you have the team that has the piece of my heart, the Monroeville Lady Eagles.
Agreed.
They, with Maddie Daniel, have just steamrolled opponents as well, and they have a chance to, maybe go back to at least a regional once again with what they have. But a lot of great sports all around. We've had some really good football squads around here, volleyball as well, soccer. We have a couple state-ranked teams just outside the line, and a point for Lucas there. But yeah, we're gonna be busy all the way up until the start of basketball, pretty much.
I mean, we're gonna be busy for the next 5 to 6 months, if not longer. Travis.
We do have that lull right after football season's over. We get
2 days.
We get a couple days, but the conference schedule doesn't come in for basketball until the beginning of January. So you have those non-conference games scattered about, but really kicks in The season starts the day before Thanksgiving is the official start.
Well, and you know, it all is that one.
Nice
Perfectly
shot by
placed.
Jones.
And it all truly depends on how far our football coverage goes, you know.
I think our football coverage is going to go to Canton
I
again
think
this
our
year.
football coverage will definitely go to Canton.
Will it be the Crestview Cougars?
Fingers crossed. I wouldn't want to stand in a trash bag, you know, during a snowy night for anyone else.
You did for Carey last year.
And I fell in the bleachers that day, too.
Yes. That was a cool.
Do you remember how many inches of snow that was?
I don't know, but Euclid, it's lake effect. We're right on the
Yep,
the lake
true.
up there in Cleveland. That was a cool stadium, though. It looked like the Horseshoe.
I've repressed that memory from my brain, though. Just being freezing cold and, you know, in a trash bag.
Stanridge gets the point there. But do you remember the walkway to get back into the school where the restrooms and the hospitality room was? It was just a metal walkway with just snow on it, and it was elevated.
High. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty wild. I honestly do hope we get to go back there, because I feel like if we're not buried in 10 inches of snow, it will be actually a lot of fun.
Miscommunication by the Lady Cubs gives Mansfield Christian the point. They're down 6 here in set number 3.
Out of the timeout, Mansfield Christian time to reclaim some of that momentum, trying to mount a comeback just like how we saw in the first 2 sets.
Miss hit by Midkiff, the pass a little bit too strong. It's 12-7. Make sure to stay tuned after the match for our Park National Bank MVP. That's coming up whenever this one finishes. Jones with a free. And a free ball goes back to Lucas. Brown to the middle. Back set for Blackledge. Too strong. 12-8.
You know, I'd like to see maybe Lucas elect to use one of their timeouts here. I know they still have a pretty healthy lead, but, you know, stop some of this Flames momentum.
You got to think maybe if the Lady Flames get a point here. Great serve into the net, and it will be a point. Wow. The curvage on that one.
Now just a 3-point advantage here for Lucas. Mansfield Christian trying to stay in this one.
Off the block and down. Blackledge finishes the run off. 13-9 to score.
Now, I had this conversation the other night with the illustrious. I think we were at Carey's volleyball.
Yes.
What percentage chance or what percentage of games that are 2-0 end in a reverse sweep, do you think, at this level?
Not a lot.
I said less than 3%.
Yeah, I would say probably something around there.
I mean, have you ever seen one?
I have not.
That would be absolutely wild.
I've seen 2-1 comebacks. There's an ace. Lady Flames back to within 2 here in set number 3.
I mean, what were they down? 6, 7, 8 points, Travis, and now they're back.
Doherty with a big swing. Free balls back over. Blackledge miss hits. It's 13-12.
Now within 1. Mansfield Christian, a huge run of their own.
Coach McCleary, great timeout by her. Grover with the reception. Down the middle. Midkiff, yes.
Just what Lucas needed. We'll see if they can keep applying the pressure here with 14 points.
Malia Strickler will serve. Over the Jones, right at Grover. Midkiff with a big swing. And too far into the net.
I mean, even if you're able to dig up something from Grover, just the bounce it'll take, it is almost impossible to get a clean return.
Jones stayed up. Mid-kiff. Jones again. Yes.
Just like how I said in set number 1, you give Jones enough opportunity, she'll make you pay, making Lucas pay right there.
And that, my friend, a fire pit ball.
Check that one out.
Free ball to Mansfield Christian. Can they get back to within 1? Jones off the block. Yes. Looked like Grover was there, but the last second Samantha Darling went for the reach and it goes over her head.
In the first 2 sets, this is where Lucas pulled away. We'll see if they got another one in them.
Cockerty.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Hit the corner. Gee. Just hit the line. That's all it had to do. Lucas back up 2. Back set to Jones. Blocked and down. Cockerty and Grover right there with the double block.
No, no, no.
Not
today.
in my house.
Not in my house.
Well, actually, not in your house, but anyway.
I digress.
Yep. Jones again, this time over the block, but it stays up from Strickler. What an adjustment by Grover. They'll get another chance. Grover again off the block and down.
I mean, just the way Grover moves around the floor, she never gives up on a play. It's almost like she can teleport, Travis. She is all over the place.
18-14. Let ball stays alive. Back set to Jones. Overpass. Jones from the other side.
Here we go.
In system to Grover, yes. Did you see how she twisted her body there to go right down the line? Wow.
That is wild.
Lady Cubs 6 points away from a sweep. Danridge gets a free ball, but it's out. 19-15.
Mansfield Christian still with a little bit of life in them.
Jones to serve. Into the net. Maybe a little fatigue there as Jones has taken a majority of the shots here in the last few minutes.
Now all that separates Lucas from the sweep is 5 points. See if they can get him here.
Cockerty with the serve. Over the Standridge. Blocked and stays on the net side. I say it wasn't blocked and that it hit the net. It's 4 hits. I don't know.
That's why we're here, Travis.
And a timeout, so we're going to replay that one more time, but in slow motion.
The frame by frame.
Okay, so there it is off the top of the net. In this next frame, does it get hit? I don't think so. I don't know. It looks like it was the net that hit it.
Wow.
That is why, and it was right in front of the ref as well. But that looked like that hit the top of the net and did not hit anybody.
I would be a horrible ref.
That's
at
why
any sport.
People have told me you should be a ref. No. Nope.
I'm perfectly cool where I'm at right here on the stage.
As Jordan Peele said, nope. It's a movie. It says movie. Nope. That was about an alien.
I thought you said
whatever.
Jordan Peele.
Peele.
And that made me think of how
NBA season coming up. That's also your time of year.
Well, did you hear the storyline? I guess.
Storyline right now is Standridge doesn't want to go home. Anyway.
I guess Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in the face at practice today.
Huh.
Yeah. So, Draymond Green, you know, pivotal for the Warriors, but you got to take the bad with the good with that guy.
Rafter ball over the Standridge. They're going to call it in.
Ooh. I don't know about that one, Travis.
I don't know. Too close. Might have been a little home cooking there, but. Well, ball don't lie, and that's an ace, so must have been in. 21-18.
Here we go, Travis.
Storm.
And
Free ball.
Out of the
off
timeout.
Antenna. 21-19.
Lucas out of the timeout just looks a little out of sets, a little off their platform.
That's back-to-back timeouts that Lucas has looked like this. Rayburn with the serve. In system. Grover. Yes. Into the 7th row.
That's crazy. The 7th row is like the splash zone. I mean, with Grover, that's wild.
Only bad thing, you have to return the souvenir that you get. Let ball. It's an ace. Lucas 2 away. Another ace. Match point for the Lady Cubs. And again, 5 match points.
Just like that, Travis. See if they can close it out.
Yes, they can. So we'll take a look at the replay, and that'll do it. 25-19 is how this one ends. 10 straight winning seasons for the Lady Cubs. We'll take a break. Be back with our Park National Bank MVP. And to wrap things up, after this, you're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report.
There's a blood shortage and we came up to Dead Lover's Point at midnight on Friday the 13th.
Lame.
Guess I'm gonna waste all this blood by dying in a predictable horror movie way.
50% of Americans like watching blood get spilled in horror movies, but only 3% donate it. When was the last time you donated blood?
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Time now for today's Park National Bank MVP, and it is Lucas sophomore Olivia Brown. First of all, Olivia, congratulations. It seemed like, especially early on, you took control of things. You had a lot of points. Just what went right for you and what went right for your team tonight for the sweep?
So for me, I think that I just went in aggressive, and I went in with a lot of energy, and so I think that helped us a lot. And I had a lot of confidence, so that helped me. And the thing that helped our team a lot was that we came in with hungry. We wanted to win in 3, not in 4. So we were just super aggressive, trying to get it done and go home.
Okay, and the win clinches your 10th straight winning season. Coach Sauter, even as a player and now as a coach, has never experienced a losing season. Just what's it take to continually be this good at Lucas?
So really, I think that we just go into practice, we work, we come into games, we work, and you just can't give up. That's
so good culture on your side
of
things.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more matches before the start of the tournament, you know, in a week or so. Just what do you guys need to work on before you get to tournament time?
I think we just need to work on mental mistakes and have control. We just need to be confident with ourselves.
And, you know, with a player like Shelby Grover, it seems to be able to do everything. Just how does it feel to be able to, you know, to learn from one of the best volleyball players in Lucas history?
It's very helpful. I'm
just telling them to get around. You continue. How's it feel to have Shelby on your team?
Every move we make, she's there to just help us, so it's very helpful.
And just how fun is it to be around this team? I mean, they came out here to support you, but just how fun is it to be a Lady Cub? Don't drop her now. There we go.
It's pretty fun.
Okay, and lastly, I'll let you out of here, but if you want to shout anybody out, look into this camera and go ahead.
I'll just shout out my mom, probably watching.
All right, Olivia Brown, today's Park National Bank MVP. If you want to hold up the magnet, she got a magnet here as well to go along with the, I think, 7 that Shelby has. But hey, you get a magnet too. So congratulations, Olivia, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia Brown. So I bring back Storm Blunchley into the conversation. Apologies for the sweaty headset, but there you go.
You're fine. It happens. I mean, I'm pretty much sweating up here anyways.
But just that's a fun group right there.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my first time I think ever seeing Lucas this year, so you know it's pretty awesome to see. You know, when your teammates get like that, they rally around you, especially after a big win. It's really cool to see.
25-20, 25-19, 25-19. The Lady Cubs pull out the victory and get win number 12 on the season, and with only 2 games remaining in the regular season, even if they are to lose in the first round of the tournament, which we hope they don't, but if they do, they would still be 1 game above 500, meaning that is the 10th straight year of over 500 volleyball. And Lucas, you know, it's not only the football team that's made a turnaround in the last 10 years, but this volleyball squad too. They're pretty darn good.
And in recent memory, man, this Lucas Cubs school has just been so impressive.
All right, that'll wrap things up here from the Furnace. Want to thank everybody who helped make things possible tonight, especially one Storm Blunchley, who was on color commentary and camera. Want to thank everybody who helped make things possible. Our scoreboard sponsor, Mechanics Bank. Our replay sponsor, Coney Island Diner. Our MVP sponsor, Mark Park National Bank. Pre- and post-game sponsor, Coney Island Diner. And our commercial sponsors, Mansfield Christian School and Mechanics Bank. Want to thank everybody back at the OH Report, BS Media Productions, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson, Garrett Parlett, Hayden Gray. Want to thank everybody here at Mansfield Christian School, the athletic department, for helping make things possible tonight for us to stream this game to you live and free. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Lady Cubs with the sweep of rival Mansfield Christian, their 20th straight victory over the Lady Flames. For Storm Blunchley, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Mansfield.